pretend to be great.
Now introducing the Boston Celtics. At forward, 6'9", number 42. The big man at 7'3", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Darius number 7,
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for Darius Garland.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
And the Cleveland starting five. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for Boston, Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. And it's White in at the 1. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Now here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Lays it up and banks it in.
Mobley.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
And here's White. Outside Tatum. Porzingis passes to White. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Back to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside. Outside Strus. Back to Mitchell. Here's Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Shot ready, we call it, folks. Darius Garland takes the pass, immediately gets into his jump shot.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
You know, their energy kicked in down the stretch, but too many mistakes overall. Just was not their night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Strus against Tatum. Drops in the layup for 2. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Now here's Allen. He had 19 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Mobley on a screen. Inside. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Hay đấy là his game and play so miss again.
Garland for three. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard who can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect of the league today.
Now here's Mobley. 10 points in his last outing. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Strus. Gets the 3 to fall. Strus has got 6 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
White, the pass to Porzingis. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Over Strus. And it's Tatum missing. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Mitchell misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Brown. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Mitchell. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the big league game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Now here's Garland. 29 points for him last game against Orlando.
And it wasn't only his scoring, the intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
White with it. Porzingis up top. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Now this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
That one goes. Count it. Give him 8. Celtics trail by 7. Outside White. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. And here's Brown. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Toughest defenses to score against. 4th, the Celtics.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Strus against Tatum. Strus the pass to Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garland's got 6 points. Celtics trail by 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Brown. The 15-footer. Boston pulls it in.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Horford, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston Boston will have another go.
Still Celtics ball.
Tatum passes to White. Back to Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Outside Garland. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Boston on D. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Clock at 6. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Offensive rebound. From deep, Mobley. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Celtics trail by 4. Horford passes to White. Mobley grabs the board.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Garland. He shoots. Cleveland again missing. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Porzingis passes to Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. To the paint. Porzingis misses. The Cavaliers lead by 4. From 20 feet. It's hauled in by White.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. For the Celtics, Hauser comes in for Tatum, and Pritchard is subbed in for White. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. The Cavs have got 7 of 15 to find the net. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Brown passes to Porzingis. Hunter in the post. Defended by Brown. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Here's Pritchard. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that is back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Mobley. And it's Merrill in for Strus. Garland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second.
Graham, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Porzingis. Out to Horford. Hook loose. That's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
First team foul.
Celtics trail by 8. Brown inside, covered by Merrill. Pass to Pritchard. Horford for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, this is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
That finished off by Hunter.
A reverse slam? That was sweet.
The finesse on full display. Boston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Brown, a screen on Garland. Pass to Brown. Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
Outside Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for Horford.
Well, Darius Garland is relatively new to this league, folks, but one thing we know unequivocally, he is so skilled offensively.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Cornette. Brown with it. Driving in. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Now, don't you love how Brown just...
Say that beat.
barrels into the teeth of the defense. This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Now here's Garland. He's got 10. Deflected. And he stays with it. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Nails the wide open jumper.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
It's Brown on the wing, covered by Merrill. Back to Pritchard. Shot from the low block. Shot clock at 3. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Here's Okoro. Pass to Hunter. Here's Wade. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Assisted by
Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there.
Here's Pritchard, still without a bucket. Into the lane. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Garland scanning the floor. There's 42 seconds left in the first. To the middle. Here's Hunter. The 3. Boston with a rebound. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Now here's Brown. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. They get it again. Cornette. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. And it's now only a 5-point Cavalier lead. Here's Garland. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. We've got Derek White, Luke Cornett out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in a 2-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Left side Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Merrill, that's good.
Well, Kuro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Now here's White. 14 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Another shot. Cornett with the bucket.
Oh, just it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Hunter the screen. Mitchell up top. 20 points for him last game against Orlando.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
And Tatum drills the 3.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by White. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
White to pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser. Here's Cornett. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Tatum on the drive. Hunter with the rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Pass to Wade. Fires the 3. That shot missing. The Celtics have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. It's White with a drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
Yeah, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
From deep, Mitchell. Here's the 3. Hauser grabs the board.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall. But the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
The Cavaliers leading. Hunter with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Wade. Outside Hunter. Here's Wade. Now here's Hunter. Pounded by Tatum. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Wade, that's good.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And the Celtics in possession here. Now White doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. No problems knocking that one down. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Boston checked in for Walsh. Brown comes in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Strus comes in for Okoro. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Strus. Outside Hunter. Now here's Strus. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Called in by Brown. For Boston, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Horford passes to Kornet. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap door?
Well, first and foremost, CA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
That one drops. He ties it up. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Pass to Wade. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Wade's got his 3rd basket of the night.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
Outside, Brown. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Hauser. Kornet at the post. Checked by Mitchell. Goes back up. Kornet can't hit. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. The offensive rebound. Boston trailing. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by Boston.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Mitchell. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
Here's Pritchard going inside. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Mitchell. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
The first one falls. Of course, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Garland comes in for Hunter. Now here's Mitchell. He has 6. Pass to Strus. And here's Mitchell. Garland for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Here's White. Brown scanning the floor. Here's Pritchard. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Mobley finds Strus. Fires the 3. Now here's Mobley. Outside Garland. Here's Allen. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Well, this guy's such a reliable presence on the glass. Jared Allen using that length to save the play.
Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Allen. Porzingis punishing inside. Here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by White. Celtics trail by 4. Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Tatum. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Hunter's checked in from Cleveland.
Third team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jason Tatum.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as an element, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Horford can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Allen. Here's Garland. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
And here's White. Outside Tatum. White with it. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. White. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Cavaliers leading. Allen outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Got it. Hunter's got 6.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
1:46 left to play in the first half of basketball. The floater. White can't hit.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Horford, screen on Garland. White, the pass to Horford. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Garland. Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to Allen. Now Strus. From deep, Mobley. Not going to go that time. Allen against White. It's Brown on the wing. 9 points in the game. And jam by Brown.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete, love it.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Okoro is checked in for Cleveland.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Mobley outside. Outside Strus. Off target it with the three.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, and he hasn't had one since.
Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Brown against Strus. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the inside.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Screen by Horford. White for three. He can't get that one to fall. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
55. The Cavaliers, 55.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for
One another. The phrase gets overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight, it's right.
And with the playoffs approaching, let's take a glance. Again, it's kind of like an eclipse. Don't stare exactly at it, but let's look at the power rankings.
You look at Cleveland, not much movement from them up or down, which isn't a bad thing. They've just shown force in their conference.
Yeah, they've established themselves as one of the premier teams. Marching towards that finish line, they're hoping to build on what they've done so far.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Now here's White on the court for the Cavaliers. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the center position.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Celtics with the lead. Brown, the screen on Garland. White, the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Left side Mitchell. Three-pointer. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And for the Celtics, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Horford, screen on Garland. White, the pass to Horford. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And stolen by Brown. And he goes right over Donovan Mitchell and slams it down.
This guy, one of the most most elite athletes in the game. Jaylen Brown finishes beautifully.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Inside. Mitchell down low.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Tatum. Right side Porzingis. Tries a 9-footer. Another one falls for Boston.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. White with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Horford passes to Brown. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Strus outside. Drops in the 3. Strus has got 11.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 5. Strus with it. Picked up by Tatum. Allen pass to Mobley. Clock at 4. Garland for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside White. Up top Brown. Oh, okay. We see you, Jaylen. Strong in.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Attention Celtics fans, coming onto the floor now is Celtics Entertainment. Make some noise for them. Get all fans on the court.
And taking a look at our 2K leaderboard, the best ball distributors amongst point guards. 4th, Darius Garland.
Well, we all know that assists are what you're looking for in a point guard. And these guys understand that. They love making their teammates better. I love it.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there. Each of those players such a joy to play with. Because when they're at home with an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just blows.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. His teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he could be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Now here's Brown. 18 points for him. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds tonight to the paint. White with a steal. Here's Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Garland against White. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Brown. Five to shoot. Tatum with it. Back Back to Brown. Over Mitchell. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Hauser, he's checked in for Horford. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Garland. 21 points in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. The jumper from the wing off target. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
White against Garland. Outside Hunter. There's the 3. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the right wing. Back to White. Pass to Brown. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kristaps Porzingis.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Wade, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Second free throw, no good. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
And B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can actually step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Now here's Hunter. He's got 6. Pass to Garland. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. White, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Now Porzingis. Give him 8. To the middle. The kick out to White. Just 3 to shoot. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Richards checked in for Boston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Okoro is checked in for Jared Allen. Here's Strus. He's got 11. Okoro passes to Strus. Pass to Wade. Now here's Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. That one drops 4. Hunter's got 8.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Great pass.
Here's Pritchard. 7 points in the game. And here's Tatum. Back to Pritchard for the lead. And again, Boston with the triple.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Okoro with the ball. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Outside Garland. Outside Hunter. Takes the 3. Wade misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a look.
White finds Porzingis. Pass to Pritchard. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Darius Garland. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Norris. Heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
Maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Merrill's checked in. Outside Garland. They set a pick. Launches a three. Boston pulls it in. And here are the Celtics. They're on a 13-5 run. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Cornette sets a screen.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Tatum. The three ball. It's rebounded by Okoro.
Just a terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Now here's Garland. He's got 21. And there's a pick. And he lays it up and in. Garland's got 23.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Pritchard, the pass to White. Here's Hauser, guarded by Okoro. Hauser can't get it to go.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The Celtics shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Tatum from long range. Can't get it to drop. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Hunter can't get it to go. And the Celtics shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Pritchard. There's Tatum with the three. Sinks the tray. Tatum's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Here's Wade. And here's Hunter. Back to Wade. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
The Cavs trailing. Hunter passes to Garland for the lead. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Garland.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Tatum, a screen on Garland. Outside Tatum. Fires for three. Tatum with the three-point answer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics up by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
With 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jaylen Brown. And then there's Luke Cornette, and it's Walsh in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And there's the screen. Hunter passes to Wade, and there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Dean.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
That would sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Here's Walsh, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, this is playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line with one shot.
And the free throw, no good. Cleveland shooting at a respectable 49%. Outside Mitchell. The 11-footer. He squares up and sinks it.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Well, the Celtics shooting 52% from the floor so far. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Outside, Brown. From 8 feet away. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
That's the physique. Jaylen Brown, this guy is strong. He can absorb contact and still finish.
Down low. Here's Merrill. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got rebound number 8 now. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. And now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Mitchell. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Brown. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Hunter passes to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Brown with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Passes to Brown. 6 to shoot. Rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Hunter. Merrill passes to Okoro. Here's Wade. Pass to Hunter. Okoro up top. They get back on track. Knocks down the triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside, Brown. Here's Walsh. Here's Hauser to the paint. Here's Brown. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
The passing, the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
Here's Merrill. Pass to Hunter. Now Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Here's Wade. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul. And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Green's checked in for Cleveland. Strus comes in for Merrill. Here's Pritchard. Takes a 3. Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Green. Here's Mitchell. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Mitchell's got 14 points now in the second half. The Celtics have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Hauser. Pass to Walsh. 5 on the clock. The Cavaliers pull it in. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Strus the pass to Mitchell, and here's Green. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Fires from deep. And they get it back. Here's Walsh. On the wing, Tatum. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. And the Celtics lead by 5.
That's his third triple this half. And that's after hitting only one before that.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Okoro. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Assisted.
Mitchell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Wow, that's a nice burst of power from Okoro. Use your muscles to get past that contact.
Here's Hauser. Back to Pritchard. And there's the drive. Over Mitchell. Here's Walsh. Covered by Strus. For 3. Strus grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
That's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Cornette. Al Horford comes in for Walsh. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Garland, the pass to Allen. Outside Strus. Pass to Mobley. Back to Strus. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Tatum with it. Now Horford. And here's Porzingis. Allen defending. Pass to Brown. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Brown.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Garland against White. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. From the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now. White on the wing. Left side, Brown. The rebound by Garland. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Horford finds Brown from downtown. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garland's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the lone 3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip, starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls.
And for that game against the Heat, it's never easy taking the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some great basketball of late. And when you're winning, back-to-backs feel a lot easier to handle.
And that one misses.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
White, the pass to Tatum. Horford in the high post. To the middle. Another miss by Brown. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Brown. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Outside Strus. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Boston's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Here's White. He takes it in. And the basket is good. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Oh, show a little stuff on the dribble drive. Derek White brushes off the defender. Yes, sir.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Strus. Now Garland. Here's Allen. That's good.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the 4th. Brown, a screen on Garland. Here's White. It counts, and the foul. That one's on Darius Garland.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
That's good from White.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Garland. Takes a 13-footer. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Horford finds White. Horford with it. Pass to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
4 on the clock. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior. Yes, sir.
White against Garland. Mobley, screen on White. And he's going for the oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Horford, screen on Garland. White pass to Horford. Here's Brown. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Let's go with a 3. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game. 1:07 left to play in the 4th. Horford, screen on Mitchell. Here's White. White coming through.
Well, that's the intelligence that Derek White plays with. This guy in pick and roll action always seems to make the right decision.
Here's Garland.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take you.
And they're able to recover. Yeah! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Porzingis passes to White. Now Brown. And so they foul intentionally.
Donovan Mitchell, 5th personal foul. 5th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Here's Garland. Mobley passes to Mitchell. This one for 3. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
There are just certain guys that have the clutch instinct, and Donovan Mitchell, one of those.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
At the line, Jaylen Brown. For a 2 shot.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment. Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Garland. Hunter up top. Back to Garland. Outside Hunter. The 3 is up. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, things happen.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Garland finds Allen. And here's Hunter from the arc. That one no good. And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. Give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
What's up, guys? I'm back. What the fuck? Suck my balls.